What's good, Flex fam? Sitting here with the Flex squad, ready to break down, man, our third partner WOD workout. A lot of fun. You know, this one was Noodle Dream, and if you want to throw a comment in, and anyone give me, you know, we're going to give some swag out for anyone that can guess that was not told where Noodle Dream comes from. So post Noodle Dream feels, guys. How did everybody feel from participating now in just one personal perspective?
That was all the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. Running and ollie lifts. The only thing that was missing was gymnastics. You know what I'm saying?
Truth.
Oh, it was a good time. The weight definitely got a little heavy, so gonna come back for it next time. But.
Yeah, I was able to bring my brother in for the first time for that workout. So I think I enjoyed it a little more than he did. He left feeling really burnt out, but yeah, I think overall really good programming, good culmination of exercises for it. So.
We talk about a lot of times as coaches what really separates, you know, this program and this system from maybe your normal gym environment. I think a workout like that to me really stands out, where we're running, which I would argue with anyone, walking is a natural jogging, running human characteristic and a feature that I would recommend everyone do. If you don't, we want to see the things that tend to happen. So even if you're not a runner, you know, taking the time to be able to just move your body weight, you know, in a normal outside setting is important. And I understand that most clients are like, heck yeah, dude, let's go to sprint. But man, I do believe it's a good thing. And yeah, when we get to throw around the barbell and work with a partner, that makes it even more fun.
Running is a natural survival response. You know, fight or flight, you guys. You're either gonna sit there and fight, and if you ain't strong enough to fight, you better be able to run.
Yeah, dude.
It's just
Tyrannosaurus comes out like a snack when you do it.
Think of it, if you're just, you know, on a, you know, picnic with your significant other and a bear runs up on you.
You leave her.
Are you? You don't have to leave. You don't have to fight the bear. You just have to be faster.
It's your significant other. That's the main takeaway.
She probably, well, speaking from a girl, I'd trip you. So
Yeah, there you
I
go.
definitely trip.
And Maggie's got the endurance to, you know, if you ain't got an engine, you're in trouble.
So today we've got Jen and Sharon, two ladies from our general population. So they went move track. So their goal was really to just focus on their technique and try and make sure that they had the movement pattern down. Where, you know, some people were worried about trying to load weight and unload weight. They were really focused on their technique, trying to make sure that they had the hang clean and the snatch down.
All right.
2, 1, let's do it! We got 3 laps, ladies and gents.
Again, you know, as we're seeing, you know, the exercises happen here. You know, Jen, as we're kind of, you know, highlighting, talking about technique, get some opportunity to get some good movement in, and you know, just work on from the hang position, you know, getting it from the ground now, just taking some time and, you know, getting to see Brandon work on the, you know, kind of coaching through the technique is really cool.
Yeah, I will say, as the guy behind the camera, I kind of followed him through this whole workout, and Brandon did a really good job of, you know, making the effort to go over and approach everyone and talk about things that they could work on. And I think with like your Olympic lifts like these, you have to kind of, you know, you have to be kind of on top of that stuff, you know, otherwise you're just going to let them fall by the wayside and they'll never really learn how to do it.
No doubt. I think a big thing too with like the ollie lifts is, you know, there's always something to work on. Whereas like when you do a back squat or a bench press, like there's going to come a day where there's just really nothing for you to really work on. You figured out the movement, you understand the whole thing, but with the ollie lifts, there's so much little detail that even the best in the world have little things that they want to fix in their movement.
Yeah, I think these ladies both had a pretty good understanding. They have a pretty good understanding of the lifts, but like Brandon was saying, I think it's just sometimes it's the small things that could be ironed out to make it, you know, make it pretty smooth. And there's a couple moments you can see in these videos where like they'll have a power clean that just looks really good. They hit it really nice, and then the very next one they might not do as smoothly. So it's just ironing out those things and being able to do it consistently.
So I think the Olympic lifts are cool because, guys, if you're hitting up your normal gym environment, you don't have any skills to work on. Not only is it good for things like, you know, neurology and muscular recruitment, things like that, but your coordination, man. This is coordination, and you can still train that and, you know, walk around and hit backflips in the living room and impress the kids.
So she did start from the
Yeah, she knows here. She can tell.
Yeah, you can see it in her facial expression. Yeah.
And we can, since we're going through here, one of the common things that we see in clients, and I'm gonna highlight again with Sharon, and this is something that in our coaches, you know, education together, you know, we talk about is the end position. You know, really when clients from my perspective translate or, you know, transfer from the first pull really to the second pull is where we see a lot of things start to break down. Most clients understand how to deadlift. We talk about not running out some of those common things, but when we're pulling a barbell, it's so important to try and get it back to our hip and being as efficient. That's with the power plane and the snatch. So a lot of our missed lifts, whether it was at a higher weight loading or even a client who's getting down or learning these skills, we want to make sure that we're getting the full amount of pull out of the lift. And when you just miss your thighs and you take the weight, you know, you're absolutely basically doing a muscle snatch. And eventually, you know, your upright row strength and your strict press is going to limit what you can very aggressively pull and explode under.
I like this frame to freeze on because if I just saw this frame, I would say she's doing a strict press.
Right.
She's not doing a snatch. And the only difference would be that at this point in time where the bar is, the hip should be broken and it should look like she's trying to put herself underneath the bar at this point in time. But you can see the hips are locked out. She's very vertical. And in this position where her hips are, her arms should still be long.
Maggie, let's talk about this. Tell me about how you felt as an athlete, and then as an athlete when you were experiencing the weight at the end with Casey you guys reached. There was two groups kind of going head to head, which I thought was fun. We had Liz and Tara, and we had you and Casey. And you know, when you guys finished and got to the end of that snatch part, and you guys were just trying to hit those reps, tell me how you felt as an athlete as you got to the workout, you reached that point, and kind of what's going through your mind at that stage of the workout.
So definitely got very tired, the weight got heavy. We had good transitions though, getting from transitioning our weight, taking the weight and adding on the weight. We broke up the jump rope even to where, you know, if I was hitting reps, she would hit the jump rope. We had good transition time. And then come that last set of 10, it got a little tough, hit the wall, weight got heavy. So it would have been a PR for, I think, both of us, definitely me, if I would have hit the 115. So it was nice from Sharon and Jen's perspective. Their technique definitely got better as the workout progressed. I don't think their main focus was being super competitive. I think they were focusing on mastering the skill, trying to get the correct form and everything. And I think they did a good job.
I think from the outside looking in, I thought it was just cool because when I saw you guys start to miss, I was like, okay, here we go. They've got a lot of time left. What's gonna happen? Are they gonna keep trying to pick this barbell up, or are they gonna just like stop and call it quits? And you guys kept attempting it, and I thought that was the coolest thing to see, because at first I was like, if they just stop pulling, then, you know, that's the sign of just giving up and not you know, pressing on until it's all over.
So yeah, partner WOD number 3, a lot of fun. We had some skill, we had some running, we had some rope, and we had our buddies, you know, getting our fit on. So you guys already know. Flex partner WOD 4 coming up. There's only one left. Get your buddy, get your homie, get your swole on. It's gonna be a good